And guys, I have been through a whirlwind of business models these past 4 years, guys. We went heavy on StockX. I've been heavy on consignment. I've been heavy on eBay before, heavy on Whatnot before. I don't even think I was making content during the whole Whatnot grind, guys, but we were doing auctions on Whatnot probably every other day, selling hundreds and hundreds of shoes. Guys, I've done every single sales platform that you can think of resale wise, and I'm gonna tell you today the best ones to be using in 2026 and how you can properly scale your resale business going into this year. And as most of you know, sneakers are the backbone of my business and what I mainly sell. Recently, it's been a lot of clothing, guys, and I gotta keep it a stack with you. Clothing items are simply just better than sneakers. One pair of shoes that's getting you good margins, you could get like almost a whole pallet for. You know what I'm trying to say, guys? Like, we got probably 200 shirts in here, 300 shirts in here, 200 shirts in there. God knows how many clothing items right here. Think about how many sneakers I would have to buy to hit the profit margins that I'm gonna hit with these clothing with sneakers. I would have to have probably spent like at least 8x the amount of capital to hit the amount of profit I'm gonna make out of all these clothing items with sneakers. Yeah, guys, I mean, even I think it was 2 weeks ago, this whole like shelf right here was just full of boxes of jeans. Now we're down to just this one box with just these few pairs. So jeans fly, guys. They do amazing. And not only jeans, guys, I'm sure everybody is fully aware, but Pokemon does amazing. This whole shelf right here was just full of trainer boxes, full of booster boxes, full of packs, and now we only have those few packs left. And now you guys might be like, oh, he's kind of trashing sneakers. He's just saying he's making all this bread off of clothing, and jeans are amazing, and Pokemon's the new wave. Everybody knows that. I'm not saying any new news with that. Why are you still selling shoes? How are you still making money with shoes? Let's go over that, guys. So obviously we're pretty low on sneakers right now. We gotta re-up. We gotta get some more. But guys, when you're buying sneakers in 2026, you have to stick with pre-owned. You have to stick with pre-owned, or you gotta hit the discount stores. I'm talking Nike outlets, Adidas outlets, maybe even Ross and Marshalls. Ross, not so much. Marshalls, you could probably find some decent markdown stuff. Because guys, we are seeing the market come back a little bit in 2026. A lot of these drops are going for, you know, a little bit over retail. But when we're keeping it honest, guys, even the Wolf Gray 5s, a lot of sizes are under 300 right now. Retail is like 220, right? 225. And then you're paying tax and shipping if you're, you know, not hitting in person. Your margins are like 20, 30 bucks. After fees, you're probably even. If you would have spent $225 on jeans, you would have been so much better off. So that's why I'm saying, guys, you need to be sticking to pre-owned or discount stores. That is where your margins are going to be. You know what I mean? Your margins are going to be getting a Plum Dunk for 20 bucks and flipping it for 60. This is a pretty good example. I know I got these at Marshalls. You're going to find a runner like this at Marshalls for $12, and you're going to flip it for like 40. Now, guys, if you're going to want to be doing sneakers going into 2026, you're going to need to be buying pre-owned, as we just went over, and you're going to need to be hitting discount stores like where you're going to find all of them. You're going to find brand new running pairs like this for anywhere from $40 to $55 plus 60% off. Now, that's only going to be the Adidas outlet, guys. You're going to go to the Adidas outlet. You're going to look through. You're even going to ask the employees, ask the managers what they got in the back that's hash. Ask them what's hash. That's going to be whatever is 60% off at the time. They're just going to show you on their little iPads. They'll show you whatever they got that's 60% off. If you got good men's shoes, they're anywhere from $50 to $40 plus 60% off, in my opinion. That's what you need to be grabbing. Those are great pairs for Whatnot. Your exposure is super low. You're paying essentially like $20 a pair. Exposure is super low. People like the running shoes these days in the super wearable shoes. No one's really popping out in these crazy Air Force Ones and Jordan 1s these days anymore. So bottom line, if you want to be successful going into 2026, you do not want to be, you know, camping out for drops, trying to hit every single resale drop that's coming out for sneakers. You're going to need to be buying pre-owned sneakers and be focusing on the discount stores like the Nike outlet and Adidas outlet. And then you're going to run around, you're going to hit Facebook Marketplace, hit all your Goodwills, all your local thrift stores, and all your local flea markets for any good clothing you can find, like denim jeans, any good Polo Ralph Lauren. Polo is probably my top selling brand at the moment. I come across it like no tomorrow. This is like a pretty nice little turtleneck. What else we got? We got a Harley tee. This one's pretty nice. I don't come across too many biker tees, honestly, in my area. It's pretty hard for me to find these, but like Polo Ralph Lauren and Levi jeans, guys, I come across those like no tomorrow. It's super easy to pick them up and super easy to sell those. And again, you just want to be hitting flea markets, Goodwills, any other thrift stores in your area. Facebook Marketplace is great for sourcing items like this. I would say my best items are like sports pieces like this. Like this has like a super cool print. And I think there's like a gator on the sleeve somewhere. Yeah, right there, they got the gator. It's a full zip as well. Like big name colleges always do really well. So like a Harvard crew neck, you see something like that for a good price, always pick it up. This is kind of like a Polo Ralph Lauren way. It's a vintage Michael Thomas piece right here, a little V-neck action. This is super nice. See stuff like this, guys, like anything with a tag that looks kind of cool, like you see something kind of jump out at you like that, just, you know, Google image it, look it up, and see what it's hitting for, because you never know. This, you know, I posted it yesterday, it's already got 3 watches. And then like any band tee or maybe like a Disney shirt that you could like only get at the park at a certain time. Obviously you're not gonna know that's what it is right when you see the item, but just look stuff up like this, because I would have walked right by this honestly any other day. But I was out of the thrift, I saw this, looked it up. Apparently you could only get this when they like did a little Star Wars release thing at that Disney park. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, but people had this shirt up for crazy numbers, like over $100. I think I put mine up for like $50 and it's already got like 6 watchers. I probably lowballed myself on it, but I just did not think that would be a piece that's selling for over $100. It's just, I saw sold comps at like 80, but this is a pretty nice little Nike piece right here. So you guys get the gist of it. Just buy stuff that you know looks good. Like even this Champion hoodie right here, stuff that looks good. If it's a good price, look up sold comps, look up sell-through rate. If you guys don't know what sell-through rate is, we'll go through that in a minute. This is a good polo piece right here though. Obviously anything Carhartt, you're probably gonna want to keep an eye out for it for the most part. This is a good piece right here. Anything that looks like cool, like vintage stuff like this. This is like the last one I have of this, but I got like a good little pack in with some colleges that look like this. My last one, the Seminoles one. But True Religion, I'm sure you guys know that's a great brand. I'm pretty sure this one is brand new with the tags. Yeah, this brand new with the tags. True Religion hoodie. Retails $124. Pretty sure we paid $18 for this. Another Polo Ralph Lauren. This is gonna have that vintage tag on it, guys. Again, this would be something you would walk right by, probably think nothing of it, but MSRP is $55. And if you can get that for $2 to $3, that is the easiest money of your life right there. There's another one right here. Cool. Same thing, guys. Get this for anywhere from like $3 to $6. You're selling this for $40 all day. Same with this one. I think there's one more right behind it. Nope, I'm wrong, but long sleeve Carhartt. Another one. There it is right there. You guys hopefully get the idea by now. You're just buying good stuff. So this is kind of like that same thing. Like I know polos do really well for me, so I saw the Tommy Hilfiger. I'm like, it's kind of the same idea. I'll look it up, looked it up, sure thing, it was a good item. So yeah, guys, thrift stores, flea markets, that's where you're going to source all those items right there. You guys are going to be paying a little bit more at thrift stores and flea markets than you would on Facebook, or even getting wholesale pallets, guys. So if you can find anyone with like, you know, wholesale clothing, that is going to be ideal. You're obviously not going to be able to get as great of stuff, and you're not going to really be able to pick what you get when you're buying wholesale. So like this is like a whole box of just junk right here. Like these are all shirts that I would not even touch, not even sell, not even really give away for free. But these were all items that were sellable. They were good. They can go on, you know, eBay, Depop, Poshmark, all those sites, and even get ran for $1 on Whatnot in singles and bundles. But guys, my cost of goods on these items like this, getting them in wholesale pallets, is $1.25 an item, and that's pretty low. It's almost as low as you can get. If you can get wholesale from $1.50 and lower per item, and you know there's some decent stuff in there like Black Adam tees. We got some, what TV show is this? Ted Lasso tees. Just random good stuff. Good polo right here with the Russell on it. NASA tees. So guys, cost of goods here is all like $1 a piece pretty much. These are great items, but you do need to be careful with who you're buying wholesale from, because you need to keep in mind that when you're buying pallets, you're going to get items in the pallet that are not good, okay? They're not going to be good. So as long as the pallet itself, the good stuff, makes up for the bad stuff, you're good. Now that's cool. I showed you guys what you should be buying, where you should be sourcing it, kind of the price points you should be looking at. We'll get into that in the future videos and more in depth into that in other videos. But where are we gonna sell all this stuff now, guys? Like I said earlier, I've tried almost every platform you could sell on, from consignment to StockX to marketplace platforms like Facebook and eBay and Poshmark. Guys, what you are gonna want to focus on is not consignment anymore, guys, because these new drops are not hitting. You know, your margins are not going to be there getting them on retail. You can't pay market for these things anymore and sell them on Stadium Goods. there are issues that you can, but they're gonna take too long. You're not gonna have good cash flow. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not saying take consignment out of the picture. I do consign myself still, but it's not with Stadium Goods or anything like that. It's just with local stores, because with Stadium Goods and most of these other platforms, you're only going to be able to see the last sold pair, like the date of when it sold, and you're only going to be able to see what it sold for and the lowest listed. You're not going to be able to see how much inventory they have of that specific item and size you're trying to send in. You're not going to be able to see like all of the previous sales listings. You don't get any of that. With a local store, you know exactly how many they have of each size, and how much you can get for it. It's all super transparent. But I'm not sending in Yeezys anymore, or like any new drop. I'm really just filling in sizes on a shoe like Air Force Ones, for example, something I know sells really quick. Maybe they need me to fill in like 8 through 12. I'll put an order in, get it filled, and then they'll sell in the background. It's free money, you know what I mean? But it's low margin. This is a volume game now, guys. It's not a buy a dunk for 120 and sell it for 300 game anymore. This is a volume game. Because it might sound like a lot, guys. You know, I have all these items. You're thinking, okay, if I go buy a clothing pallet and I pick up 500 shirts, how am I possibly going to cross list 500 shirts through 4 different marketplace platforms? That's going to take me a month. I personally use a software called Nifty AI. There's a ton of them out there. You can go look into them, but I think Nifty personally is the easiest to use and the best, probably the most cost efficient as well. It's only about $70 a month. And what it allows me to do is cross list all my items through all those marketplace platforms and automate offers. So if someone likes a listing, for example, it will wait, say 20 minutes. You can set it to whatever you want. You can set the time limit to whatever you want and the discount, but it will wait 20 minutes to send them a 10% discount offer. And if someone sends me a discount, like an offer that's within that 10% range, it will automatically accept it as well. And once an item sells, it delists it from all the other marketplace platforms for me. So it's super hands off. I don't have to do anything. You can also log your cost of goods sold in it. So bookkeeping is super, super smooth with it. If anyone even shoots me an offer and I'm looking around on my spreadsheets, I'm trying to find what I paid for an item, all I got to do is look in the Nifty platform. It's all in one for me. It's literally got it like right next to the picture. It'll tell me like, oh, you paid $2 for this item. And that's really just due to Whatnot kind of slowing down. If I'm being honest, TikTok Live is kind of taking over. A lot of streamers are moving over there. And I mean, I get it. It's a little easier to market your streams on TikTok. You know, you post a little video being like, yeah, I'm gonna go live. People are scrolling on their TikTok anyways. They see your video and then they might see your live in the corner and then click it. Now you got a bunch of people in your live. Like there's Whatnot streamers that I used to watch who would average like, you know, 140 to 220 people in their live, and they go on TikTok. Now they're at 500. So I've honestly been thinking about moving to TikTok myself. I still personally am on Whatnot, but TikTok Shop and Whatnot Live are probably going to be your best bets to get this stuff gone. Because not only can you take advantage of the $1 auction, so maybe you're sitting on some inventory, you just want it gone. You can run auctions, get that stuff sold instantly. People are going to get good prices. You know, they're going to want to come back to you because they got stuff for a good deal. You know, you can also take advantage of the personal shopping shows. I do those as well. You know, have everything in your inventory just like it is on eBay. It's a little annoying because I haven't personally found a software yet that works with Whatnot and all the other marketplace platforms. So I post everything on marketplace platforms through eBay, cross-list it with Nifty, and then I go through and I post everything on Whatnot. So it is a little bit of extra work, and I do got to delist it on Whatnot when something sells on like eBay or anything else. It's a little extra work, but it is worth it because people on Whatnot, you know, they can buy your stuff even when you're not live, and when you're live, obviously they can buy your stuff in your shop and bid on your auctions. All right, let's hone it back in now, do a little recap. So first off, pre-owned pairs, you're going to source those whether it's Instagram through other resellers or Facebook through, you know, collectors. And then thrift stores, flea markets, all that. That's where you're going to find good clothes. You're still going to find them on Facebook as well. And then discount stores like outlets, Nike outlets, Adidas outlets, Ross, probably not. Marshalls though, you might find a couple items. Those are all going to be good spots to source these items. Now, when you're selling them, go ahead, list them on eBay. Pay for a software that's going to help you cross list them. It's going to suck in the beginning. You're going to be like, oh, I don't want to pay for this. I don't want to. Trust me, bro. It's going to save you so much time, so much work, and it's going to help you grow way quicker. So after you've hit some flea markets, hit some thrift stores, hit some discount stores, you got a good amount of inventory, you're going to go ahead, post those on eBay, get those cross-listed. You're going to make yourself a Whatnot account, post those listings on Whatnot as well, and get those in your buy now. Make sure they're all in your inventory. Then throughout the week, do some personal shopping shows for like an hour or two. People will stop in, they'll buy some stuff during your show. They'll buy some stuff. Now you'll gain some followers, gain some traction. Now people are going to see your profile. They're going to buy stuff when you're not live. And then throughout the week, Nifty's going to be working for you. You're going to sell stuff throughout the week with Nifty. Now that is just personally how I keep the wheels turning with my business. Take everything I do, maybe try and spin it in your own way, do what works for you, but that's definitely what I find works best for me, is doing some personal shopping shows throughout the week, letting Nifty work for me in the background, and then buying some wholesale pallets as well so that I can consistently do auctions at least every week and keep getting, you know, good bundles of used shoes in, hitting the discount stores and getting good lots in so I can still do auctions throughout the week with those cheap shoes, and it keeps my exposure low. When you're doing these sneaker auctions, guys, you're gonna want to make sure you're running shoes where your exposure is super low. So with these pre-owned pairs, you got negotiation room. Get them down to the cheapest you can, guys. Get them down to the cheapest you can. Knock them over the head. Do whatever you got to do. We're in the business of making money, guys. All right? I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. Make your bread. Make your bread, bro. Make your bread. Buy pre-owned pairs at a cheap price. Go to the outlet mall. Source the cheapest stuff you can. Post it all like I said. Post it all in your buy now. Run some personal shopping shows. Run whatever didn't sell for $1 on Whatnot. You'll have consistent cash flow coming in every month. You'll get better at buying as things go on. You'll figure out what sells for you and what doesn't. And within 4 or 5 months' time, you'll be going crazy. One major thing that I nearly forgot to mention, guys. So this is going to apply to Whatnot, semi-apply to these marketplace platforms as well. So with Whatnot, big thing that you're going to notice is these giveaways. These giveaways are not here just to make people think, oh, this streamer is so nice. No, these giveaways are there to help you kind of take advantage of the chat at the moment and gain yourself some traction. So these giveaways, they force the chat to follow you when you do a giveaway. So when you do a giveaway and someone wants to enter it, they've entered, now they follow you. Now they get notifications every time you go live. So people look at these giveaways and they're like, oh, I don't want to give away money to people. Find a super cheap item that's super cheap to ship that you can set at the lowest shipping price. So it's like $3 to $5 to ship your item, and maybe your cost for the item is like $1. So me personally, I give away these sneaker keychains. They're super cheap, and everybody loves them. So like every 5 minutes in my shows, people are getting free keychains. They love them. They also get bundle shipping, guys, when they get the giveaway. So they won the giveaway, they got a free thing, and now their shipping price is gone. They have bundle shipping. So now they're gonna bid maybe that extra $10, $15, $20, whatever their shipping price was. They might be more inclined to bid that on my item now. So the $1 investment that I made on my giveaway and the $4 investment that I made to ship it, so call it $5 investment on this giveaway, now made this buyer who maybe has a $15 shipping cost want to bid $15 more. So subtract the 5, that's $10 more. So now, you know, doing the giveaway, I gained a follower plus all the other followers that joined the giveaway and made myself $10 more by giving him a keychain. Now, of course, that's saying all the stars align and the perfect buyer gets the giveaway, and he's, you know, bidding on a shoe that I'm running right now that he wants, and it gets bid up to a price where he's like, okay, I'll bid 10 more bucks and I make that money. That's all the stars have to align, but the stars will align more times than you guys think when you're running these auctions, guys. I mean, people are getting pairs for cheap. If you have that bundle shipping on and you're allowing buyers to have bundle shipping, which it should just be automatically set on your account. I don't really remember ever having to set that. I think it's just always been on my account. But yeah, so guys, they buy one item or win a giveaway, their label is now generated, so everything is in one for them. Now, if they get like 50 shoes, you're probably gonna have to unbundle the order, and that's where people run into issues, and then they turn bundle shipping off because you only get like 5 free a month. But guys, if you're running, if you have big enough boxes, you're probably fine. The odds of someone buying 50 plus shoes more than 5 times a month is super low. Like, I get big bundle orders, guys, in my lives, and I have never one time had to pay extra for unbundling an order. I don't know why people turn it off. I did pick up a few items at the flea market yesterday that we do got to get posted real quick this morning. The first few that I want to go through are these 2 pairs of shoes. We got a baby Cortez and another little Nike runner. We paid $5 for a super nice Polo Ralph Lauren turtleneck. Not sure if you guys can see. I'm not sure how good this lighting is right here. Good size XL. It's got a little stain on the side, but we can easily get that out. Paid $5 for that. A little Harley tee right here, size large. Nice little piece. No back hit, but we paid $5. Super nice Polo Ralph Lauren tee. I like this color. Good for the summer. Brand new with the tags. MSRP is $55. We got it for $3. Super, super good. Polo Ralph Lauren tee. These sell super great for me. I sold one of these yesterday actually for, I think it was $18 on Poshmark. I paid $2 for this. I just noticed all this was in the background. Kind of reminded me, you might as well go through some supplies you might need to get started. So first off, you're definitely going to want to get a tape dispenser. Don't be buying that tape from the store, like with the little thing that comes out. Those are so annoying to deal with. They get stuck all the time. Just get nice tape dispensers so you don't have to worry about it. These are more sneaker keychains right here. You're going to want giveaway supplies. So like I said, give the sneaker keychains away in your lives. I also put them in people's orders if they buy something from me, you know, at my buy price. So if they weren't, you know, trying to lowball me or anything, they just bought it at the buy price. I normally throw a keychain in there. Probably going to want like rolls right here. This is where I write down the numbers for each auction if I don't want to list everything. So if I get like 300 pairs of shoes in, I don't want to do an individual listing for 300 pairs of shoes. I'm just going to put one listing and number it 1 through 300 and then have stickers numbered 1 through 300. Obviously, that's pretty self-explanatory. That way we don't have to list everything. And then big poly bags and little poly bags, obviously for like hoodies, jeans, and little ones for t-shirts and things of that nature. And bubble wrap's pretty expensive. I do have bubble wrap. I buy bubble wrap for like electronics. I sell consoles still, all of that. If you guys have tuned into the last like earlier videos, you know we sold consoles back then. We still sell consoles now. I'll use bubble wrap for that, but almost anything else is gonna get packing paper, guys. You can get packing paper on Amazon, like 400 sheets for $17, super cheap. Sneaker keychains, get them on Amazon as well. I think a pack of 20 is literally like $1 a keychain. Same thing with these, get them on Amazon. I think a roll is like literally $2. Cool. Same thing with the tape dispensers, get them on Amazon. They're probably like $5 to $10. Poly bags, get them on Amazon as well. You can get packs of hundreds for pennies on the dollar. Super, super cheap. And then for boxes, you can get these priority mail boxes for free on the post office website. You can get as many as you want for free. And then for like men's shoes, I get boxes from Zaro because you can't get free boxes from the post office that are big enough for anything that's like an 8 men's and up, basically. So I'll pop the dimensions up right here. I get them off of Zaro.com. Those are what I get for those. And then if someone gets like 2 pairs of shoes, because it's a little bit of a taller box you'll need, I'll pop the dimensions up now. I get them at Walmart. I find that's the best price for those dimensions. And then anything bigger, like they need a bigger box for it, I typically just use a Home Depot box or anything recycled that I already have. You might be tempted to go get the Walmart boxes for medium and larges when you first get started because they are a little cheaper. I don't prefer them just because of like the size of them. They're like tall, but they're not wide enough to fit anything, if that makes any sense, where the Home Depot ones are a little bit wider and they just tape better. The medium boxes at Walmart and the large boxes at Walmart, they don't tape down very well. You got to waste a bunch of tape to keep them sealed. It's just an annoying process. So now next on the agenda is we're going to get these items posted that we got at the flea market yesterday, and a lot of shirts posted from the pallet that we got. And we got 2 Pokemon packs going out from Whatnot. Someone purchased them from the buy now. And then on Poshmark, these Nike Renew sold. So we'll wait to pack those up. It is only like 10 in the morning. A few more orders will probably roll in today. But next on the agenda is we might get the other pair of Renews that we picked up from the flea market cleaned up and the Cortezes cleaned up. And then we're going to try and post at least like 40 to 50, maybe 60 shirts today. We definitely are going to get the flea market shirts up and then try and get as many of those shirts from the pallet as we can posted today because I got a little bit of time. And then I want to show you guys what the process looks like about just cross-listing everything, marking your cost of goods sold on Nifty. It's all super easy. In no way, shape, or form am I affiliated with Nifty at all. I don't even have an affiliate code in the description or comment section of this video. It is just so happens to be the platform I use. There's tons of them out there. You can check them all out, see what one works best for you. For me personally, I just found that Nifty worked the best for me and it was the easiest to use. going on, everybody? I just got off of work here. We did end up getting all those shirts posted last night and cross-listed, but I do want to get some more posted today and show you guys how Nifty works. We got a few orders to pack up that sold during the day, so let's get into that and let's get some more stuff posted. We did end up cashing out on 13 pairs today as well. They should be here tomorrow or the next day. Guys, you can find all of these sneakers and more for $1 on Whatnot, guys. I'll pop it up right now, guys. Get some of the craziest steals. Don't miss out. The deals fly, guys. People get crazy steals. We start everything at $1. Highest bidder wins, guys. We give away free items the whole time. It's a great time. You're gonna want to swing in, guys. I'll put it up one more time right here. Kicks for Flicks LLC on Whatnot. Do not miss out, guys. So we just sold a couple more items. Let's go through it real quick. Cool little tee right here. I think we sold it for 12 bucks. Cost of goods was $1. And then a nice little, forget the brand right here, it's Michael Thomas vintage like V-neck crew right here. We got it for 3 bucks, sold it for 18. And then we had tons of shoes land today. A decent little pack right here. Let's go through it real quick, see what we got. Not too bad, not too bad. You'll see these on Whatnot for $1. I'll put it up right now, guys. Drop a follow on the Whatnot right now, guys. Everything you're about to see me pull out of this box is going live for $1 on Whatnot. And all the shoes you see behind me, bunch of the clothes downstairs, all going live for $1 on Whatnot. I'll pop it up again. You guys don't want to miss out. You're definitely going to want to tune in. Everybody gets crazy, crazy steals. This is a nice pair of Forces right here. Cool little pair of 3s. Next pair, super nice pair of 13s right here. I like this one a lot. I think this one, again, another nice pair of 3s. I believe these are the Racer Blues right here. 10.5. These are like a magma orange, maybe like championship red. Not really. Super fire pair of Air Maxes here with the smiley face on the tongue. I absolutely love these. Reverse Pandas, can't go wrong. All white lows right here. This is a crazy Air Max right here. These are tough. Nothing crazy. Just a little beater mid, Alright, you guys, it is the next morning now. We just got a few more orders packed up. I posted the rest of the shoes that we just got in, but I do want to show you guys how Nifty works. It's so easy, guys. In no way am I affiliated with this product. Again, this just so happens to be what I use. So after you are done, taking your pictures, you're going to resync your inventory. So I just always do a quick sync, just like that. Alright, so it'll be a little easier to see it on desktop. My computer is dead right now, but so as you can see, those are all the different sections that your listing can go onto. So we just listed a few shoes right here. So if I want to put it on Poshmark, all I'll do is click that plus button. It'll automatically fill out all the information that I already have in it from that eBay listing. And then boom, now it's on Poshmark. And then when I want to go throw it on Mercari, automatically fills in all the info for me. And then I just hit post on Mercari. There it goes, it posts on Mercari. Same thing on Depop, fills in all the information for me, just like that. And then I just click post. And then if I want to mess with any of my automations, so like when someone, like Poshmark, it'll automatically like, share, and relist people's posts for you, kind of keeps you up and at 'em in the algorithm on that app. It'll relist your items for you as well. So I have it set for every 30-45 days depending on the platform. It will relist my item and mark it down 10% if it hasn't sold already, just to keep it fresh in the algorithm as well. And then I have it automated to where if someone likes an item, it'll wait 15 to 20 minutes depending on the platform and send them a 10% offer. So it makes it super easy to cross list all my inventory, guys. This is what I use personally. Again, you can use any other software. There's so many of them out there. I find that this just seems to be the most cost efficient and easy for me to use personally. And then once an item sells on here, it will delist it from all the other platforms. Apparently they're working on adding Whatnot to this, so I do add all my inventory to my Whatnot buy now at the moment, and then I do got to manually take it out and put it in the Whatnot inventory. But hopefully soon Nifty will have Whatnot in here and it can all just be in one place for me. 2 pretty nice pairs overnight, some Statits, and then a nice pair of free runners. Super nice pairs, guys. Like you're never gonna probably think you'd buy something like this, but these are the shoes you want to be buying these days, guys. I'm pretty sure I paid $5 for these and they sold for 40 bucks. That's pretty great margins right there. And then these guys, you're going to be able to find them at the Adidas outlet, guys. I think I paid about $18 for these and they sold for, again, 50 bucks on eBay. But we do plan on doing a sneaker auction tonight. I plan on just running all of the shoes we have and then maybe a few of the clothing items downstairs. But we don't have that many shoes. I know it's less than 100. So after work today, we might get some Nike outlet content because we do got to get some more shoes. We have enough shoes for a live, but it won't be a crazy live. So I do want to get some more. Maybe we'll have some Nike outlet content today. All right, what's up, everybody? We're checking in a couple days later. As you can see, we're a little bit behind schedule. I still have all these shoes behind me. We haven't gone live yet. Hopefully this video is out before we go live. If not, though, don't worry, guys. I'm going to pop it up again. We go live at least once or twice a week, running crazy steals on sneakers, clothing pieces like this. Everything starts at $1. Highest bidder wins, guys. You don't want to miss out. The craziest steals go down on these lives. I've been in the process of moving this whole week, so this whole month of April is probably going to be absolutely chocked schedule-wise, but we did sell a few items yesterday. I wanted to go through it for you. First piece is going to be this super nice Harvard crew neck right here. I absolutely love this. I wanted to keep this really bad. This Ashworth kind of quarter button up right here. This is a pretty nice piece. Long sleeve. I believe there is a Ashworth hit on the sleeve somewhere. There's an Ashworth hit on the sleeve somewhere. I know there is. And then we get the little Ashworth hit on the back. This is a nice piece. Got a super dope Palm Springs tee going out the door. The back hit is so nice on this. I absolutely love this. A pair of Levi 501. I believe these are 36 by 30. Yup, this is a super nice pair right here. But the day is still fresh and the weekend is still fresh. It's only about 8 in the morning on Saturday right now, so hopefully we get a few more orders rolling in. But I do want to at least get some outlet content, some flea market content, thrift store content, something in this video, because we do need a few more shoes before we go live for this auction. I really don't want to go live with only 80 pairs, but I really don't want to go get more shoes before we move out, guys. I'm trying to move with 0 shoes, okay? So if I go get pairs, we got to go live that day or the next day. I'm trying to move with 0 shoes. I just want to be able to take these shelves apart and put them back up. And then we got a size 14 Zoom Freak 4 going out the door. All right, you guys, we're just getting ready to head out the door here to go drop some packages off. And we had one of the Harley tees sell that we got at the flea market. So we're going to pack this up real quick and get it dropped off along with everything else. And I do not think we're going to have enough time to hit the Nike outlet today, but we should have enough time to at least hit one thrift, maybe go pull it to the flea market. We'll see, but I think we're going to go hit the Goodwill at least while we go out. So let's go drop these packages off and then go see what Goodwill's got for us today. And I like how I'm so worried about moving out with all these shoes when I still have an unbelievable amount of clothes. I honestly should be running some of these clothes on auction, but I hate doing clothing auctions, guys. I really do. I hate doing those. They never do very well. I haven't tried any of the good thrifted stuff yet on Whatnot, but all the stuff I get from the clothing pallets, it's so wishy-washy. Sometimes I have good streams, sometimes I don't, but I'm literally just showing the items and talking. But we did just get these washed up. We showed them earlier in the video. We got them at the flea market. This is just a nice little polo tee. It had a little stain on the front of it, but we got it out. I got you guys propped up on the shelf right now, so you might not have the best angle here, but I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. So that's all good to get posted now. And then the turtleneck that we had here, this thing had a fat stain on it. That was part of the reason why we got such a steal. Size XL, super good Polo Ralph Lauren right here. Believe we got all of the stains out. It was on the sleeve, so let me double check. Looks good. Looks good to me. I believe we got it out. So we got it all out. So again, guys, yeah, if you see some stains on stuff at the flea market or something and it looks like you can get it out, yo, offer on it. You could probably get it for dumb cheap, especially if you point it out, because they don't want to deal with it. They're just trying to sell stuff, guys. You know what I mean? People at flea markets, they let it go for the low ski, especially if it's got a stain on it, boys. You're probably getting it for $1 or $2. All right, you guys, we just got everything dropped off. Headed to the thrift store. Let's run up in here and see if we can find anything.
Alright, you guys, so we have a pretty decent haul so far. As you can see, we were able to get some Air Maxes here. We were able to get some Forces as well. And then a pretty cool pair of NMDs. And we'll go through the shirts in a second. Nice pair of Dickies over here. Alright, you guys, so everything we are getting so far is going to be this Polo Ralph Lauren size large. Pretty nice piece right here. Then we got a decent Dallas Cowboys team apparel right here. This is a pretty nice piece. Then we got a super nice pair of Dickies. I believe these are 36 by 30. Then we got a vintage team apparel XL Chicago Bears. Then we're grabbing the NMDs. And we got a pretty nice pair of Levi's here, 550, 38 by 29. Not a terrible size, but I like it. We're grabbing the Vapor Maxes, and we're grabbing the Forces. So they actually started bringing out like a bunch of shoes, just carts and carts and carts full of shoes, and everybody was crowding around it. It was honestly crazy. People were grabbing stuff all over the place. I did end up getting a little piece of the pie. There was some crazy stuff though. People definitely got better items than me, I can't lie. And that is the thrift store literally right by my house. So I guess I gotta get there on the weekends at that time when they're bringing more shoes out and stuff, because they had great shoes. Tons of Air Maxes, tons of Air Forces. There was a pair of Jordans. It was like a pair of ones, but they were fake. I was almost 100,000,000% sure they were fake. And if I'm even sort of, you know, meh on an item at the thrift store, I'm not picking it up. But they were fake. I knew they were fake. They were 100% poo-poo. They were bending like paper, so that's how you can know off rip if it's just bending like paper. Like, where's some J's? Some J's are right here. So like, look, like a normal J, like the toe box is gonna crease, right? Like you can bend this, but you shouldn't be able to like completely fold it in half. Like it can move like this, right? Like this is normal movement on a Jordan. But if I can literally take it and like go like this, it's stopping, right? I'm not trying to actually like mess this shoe up, so I'm not gonna do it. But like, I could literally like fold it like a taco. It was not a real pair of Jordans. But I did want to go through another quick recap because I'm not sure if that clip inside was good or not. The music was extremely loud. So our first pickup was these Dickie jeans. They were 36 by 30. Next pickup are these Levi's 550s. They are a 38 by 29. And the next piece was this Dallas Cowboys NFL branded team apparel. Yeah, nice tag on there. Next pickup was this Chicago Bears NFL team apparel branded size XL. All right, everybody, it's the next day now. I know the lighting is terrible right now. It's the morning. We're just packing a few orders up before we head to work here. We sold this pony logo, little Polo Ralph Lauren tee. I believe these are nippers. We got a ping for these in our Discord. I did end up leaving the Discord like a few weeks ago. I just have been focusing more on clothing and outlets. It hasn't been very worth it to just sit there and look at the pings and all that. So I did leave it. But guys, if you do have any sort of group that's pinging you for inventory, those are super beneficial, and I would recommend using them. I mean, I used one for the longest time, and I honestly am thinking about getting back into one that gives me like Home Depot and Lowe's pings, because you can get tools like this and stuff at these stores on discount for crazy prices. I believe I got a few of these for $6 each, and they were selling on eBay for like 45 bucks. So that was easy bread right there. And these are items that people are buying all day, every day. The item we sold was this pair of Adidas. This super nice maroon suede going all around with a dark gum bottom. That was a nice pickup right there. And then we were able to lock in another bulk deal for a few pairs of shoes. I think it was like 10 pairs of shoes or something like that. So not a whole lot. We still need a few more. So we might hit the Nike outlet today after work. We're going to see what time it is. We got enough shoes now for alive, so we should be all right. But having more would be super nice. So we're going to get all three of these packed up, ready to go for today. I completely sold the bag, guys. Did not have the camera out, but we just were able to max out at the Nike. It feels good. I haven't been to the outlet in a while. They were low-key a little dry, but the thing is, guys, you gotta just start asking employees to scan stuff, look in the bag for you. You know, any normal person walking in there would have probably left with like 5 pairs, but we were able to leave with 30 pairs. And
and probably 25 of them were from the back, guys. You got to have employees scan stuff. You got to have them price check stuff. If you've checked out with a pair at a different Nike and it was cheaper, it probably is that price that you got it at before. If you're seeing a pair for 34 bucks on the wall and other pairs are saying 50, it's probably 34 bucks. There might even be pairs where all of them are at 50 and they're really checking out at 34 plus 40. You just got to scan stuff, guys. Have employees scan stuff, especially when it's dry, because there is always inventory at the outlet, guys. You just have to find it.
All right, you guys, so just a few items that we're picking up from the outlet. We got some Star Runners, grade school size, and then a Flex Runner with kind of like a gum bottom. And some Court Burrows, brand new in the full box, little grade school size, pink and black. Looks like in this bag we got more Giannis. And then we did end up getting one pair of these. These are super nice running shoe. Then this bag has more of those Burrows in the full box. And then we were able to get one pair of these Jordan 4 RMs. Super nice colorway on these guys. Some more Star Runners in that blue colorway. Pair of downshifters. We grabbed these a ton back in the day. And it looks like this bag is full of these guys, brand new in the full box. A few refurb pairs, a nice, I believe these are G2s, yeah, something like that. Another Court Burrow, and another Court Burrow. And then we were able to grab a bunch of these Giannis's, brand new in the full box, grade school size. All right, you guys, it is the next day now. We had a few more things sell, so let's go through it. Or is these LeBron Witnesses, I believe these are called. This is a super nice pair, very clean. I believe, yeah, these are brand new. And then it's getting towards the end of March Madness, and we ended up selling this Minneapolis Final Four cap. Super clean pair of reverse Pandas going out the door. Then we got a Polo Ralph Lauren tee going out the door, nice little stripes on it. Then we got this King Prince tee going out the door, nice little back hit on it with all the tour dates. Another nice little polo. This one has a nice little, it's like a yellow and blue kind of polo pony on the front right there. Green, this is a nice one. And we did end up hitting one more outlet. We got a few good pairs. We were able to snag 5 of these Court mids. Able to get 1 of these Run Swift 2s, but this is a super nice shoe. Always love getting these. And then we were able to get some of these slides, and then a really nice colorway on some Calm slides. And then 5 Star Runners in grade school sizes for a great price. And then we had a pre-owned pack touchdown today as well. A pair of SBs right here, like a low with a little pink action going on. We got some Pandas, these are essential. We got a nice colorway on some Air Maxes, these are super fire. Then we got some at grade 3s. And then we got 2 pairs of these ones. These are super nice. I like these. Those on these are crazy, but they're 2 different sizes, so let me make sure I get those together. And the last pair are some Orc 6s in the full box. These are super nice, very clean as well. We are all ready to go for our live today. We're going live at 1 p.m. on a Saturday. Over 10 to 11 p.m. start on a Friday. Your boy was cooked after work yesterday. I was way too tired to sit there and scream at my phone on a Whatnot live, but we will be going live here at 1 o'clock. It's about 7:30 in the morning right now, so we're probably gonna go hit the gym. We might hit the Nike outlet one more time before our live to get a few more pairs, but we'll see how much time we got left, because as you can see, we got a few more little sections on these shelves we could fill up with some shoes. But in the meantime, we're gonna get this stuff prepared for the live, write our numbers out on the stickers, get the inventory ready to go. And on the 18th, there's a no seller fee show, so we're gonna try and rip all of this today and then go get a bunch more stuff for the 18th. All right, you guys, so we're just getting ready to go live here, and we had a couple pairs sell before the live. First pair was this maroon suede with that dark gum bottom, and the second pair are these foam runners. This is a super nice pair, very clean with the original box. And guys, if you want to find the best deals on all your favorite sneakers and streetwear, I'll leave a link in the top of the comments and in the description. It should also be on my profile as well. I'll pop it up right here as well though. Find all the best steals on the Whatnot and our eBay page, guys. You can find almost any size, whether it be clothing or sneakers. We got the best prices around. Go check out the Whatnot, go check out the eBay. Definitely make sure to follow and bookmark all of the Whatnot shows for our sneaker auctions. That is going to be where you're going to be able to take advantage of all the best prices. The prices are crazy sometimes during these auctions. All right, you guys, just checking back in after the weekend. We got everything sold on Whatnot over the weekend, packed up and ready to go to be picked up this morning. We're going to work. Unfortunately, we are not going to be able to help the mailman with these packages. They'll be alright though. They'll be alright. All right, so I think we are going to wrap the video up there, but we were able to clear out a good amount of our inventory this weekend on our Whatnot live.
Hopefully Nifty can just sell the rest of this. I'm probably just gonna keep the rest of this stuff, throw it on eBay, Depop, Poshmark, Mercari, cross-list it all with Nifty, let it do its thing, get it all sold through. We'll just put them up for steals, let people do their thing with it. Next video though, we're gonna be probably going around getting a bunch more Pokemon. This is all we got left, so I just posted all the packs up. It's 11 packs right there. Posted that up in a big bundle. Next video is probably gonna be a bunch of Pokemon sourcing, a bunch of clothing sourcing, and a bunch of console sourcing. I'm trying to get real heavy into just the marketplaces. I love Whatnot and everything, but there's a lot of back end things that got to go on. You got to source for the show, you got to set the show up, you got to pack a million orders after the show. Where with Nifty, I can just, you know, buy a bunch of stuff, post it, and then it kind of sells in the background, and then pack it up and it's ready to go. I don't got to sit and scream at the screen for hours and hours on end. Don't get me wrong, Whatnot is a great place to sell anything. You could sell damn near anything on Whatnot. Whatnot's great. Personally though, I'm trying to automate my business a little more going into 2026. So we're leaning more into the marketplace platforms with. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please consider dropping a like and subscribing. And guys, drop me a comment. What videos do you guys want to see in the future? We maybe want to see like a series, like a road to $10,000 series, just kind of showing you guys how I would do it if I had to start from zero. Kind of showing you guys how I use Nifty within my business, making it a little easier to do everything. Guys, I'm telling you, if you are not using any of these cross-listing softwares and you are doing any sort of decent amount of volume, you're honestly doing yourself such a disservice. But it felt good to pick the camera back up again. We're going to try and post more consistently again going into 2026. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you did enjoy the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video.